Thanks for joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. Stone County Sheriff Doug Rader has confirmed that everyone who was on the Ride the Ducks boat is now accounted for. A total number dead now at 17, with 14 others injured. Sheriff Rader and the Missouri Governor Mike Parsons provided extra information and noting that the investigation is still ongoing. The sheriff also said that the captain of that boat survived, but the driver of the boat did not. Sheriff Rader went on to say that the Highway Patrol's divers have found the boat sitting on its wheels about 80 feet down, and that will be eventually retrieved. 26-year-old Brooke Painter has received 6 citations following a one-vehicle accident when she drove into her neighbor's fence off of Baxter County Road 46. The accident occurred as Painter backed from her driveway across the roadway before striking the fence. Another neighbor contacted law enforcement to advise of the accident, reporting the driver of the vehicle appeared intoxicated and had a small child in the automobile. The report notes that Painter smelled of intoxicants with slurred speech and admitted to drinking a few beers before driving. A second officer reported she had a white powdery substance on her face with the white residue on the driver's door of the vehicle. An Arkansas State Police trooper tested the white residue with a cocaine field test kit with positive results. Painter was cited for driving while intoxicated, careless or prohibitive driving, endangering the welfare of a minor, assault on a police officer, and disorderly conduct. No injuries were reported, and Painter's vehicle was towed from the scene of that accident. Well, a Yellville teen charged with 4 felony offenses in connection with a burglary at the Yellville Summit Public Schools has made his first appearance in the Marion County Circuit Court. 17-year-old Robert Trey Dickerson entered a plea of not guilty to charges of theft of a firearm, commercial burglary, and criminal mischief. According to the probable cause affidavit, officers from the Marion County Sheriff's Office investigating a burglary at the school on the morning of June 27th discovered the duty belt of a reserve deputy had been taken. The duty belt contained the officer's weapon, extra magazines, and other tools used in the course of his job. The duty belt and weapon were discovered in Dickerson's car along with other stolen items. And a Lakeview man who was sentenced to 4 years of probation last year in a domestic violence case involving gunshots will now spend 6 years on probation after admitting he violated the terms and conditions of his original probation by committing third-degree domestic battery in May. In addition, he'll spend 90 days in the Baxter County Jail. The new sentence resets the clock on the time that Christopher Packley will spend on probation. None of the time he spent on probation from the original charge will count, and the new 6-year term began last Thursday. And at Tuesday night's meeting of the Gassville City Council, it was decided the name of the new street south of the traffic signal next to the new Casey's General Store would be the Campbell Drive. But Gassville's mayor, Jeff Brom, found out Thursday the name will not work. Brom says after letting the Baxter County 911 office know about the name of the new street, it was discovered that Campbell Drive is already being used in the county and duplicate street names are not allowed. The mayor says he will come up with several choices for the street name and present them to the council at its regular meeting in August. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford. What a blessing it is to be part of an all-American brand like Ford, built on the same values and traditions that we live by here in the Ozarks. And it's wonderful to be able to bring you the selection and services you and your family deserve. At Clay Maxey Ford, you can depend on our vehicles, our prices, and most importantly, our people. So come see us today at Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
There's a whole secret society out there that craves life beyond the civilized world. If you know what we're talking about, you're in. Equipped with Toyota Safety Sense Standard, the virtually indestructible new 2018 Tundra and Tacoma.
Right now, qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 60 months plus a $2,000 special edition bonus on a new 2018 Tundra Crewmax Special Edition. Toyota, let's go places.
Stop in at White Oak Station on Capps Road in Harrison and fill up with Shell gasoline, the highest quality gasoline with more miles per gallon, saving you money. Sign up for the Fuel Rewards card and save 5 cents per gallon every time. Plus, get an extra 5 cents off on Razorback Wednesdays. That's a savings of 10 cents per gallon. Check out their expanded deli and hot and cold food items. Capps Road, White Oak Station, where customer service is their #1 goal.
On any given day here at Main Street Service Center, we might be working on a Ford like on the 4-post lift over my shoulder, or an Infiniti that's back on the back bay, or a Toyota, or a BMW, or right here a Hyundai. You just never know what's going to come into the shop and what their needs might be, but you can rest assured that at Main Street Service Center, whatever you're driving, we can take care of it for you, whether it's oil and filter changes all the way up to engine and transmission replacements. And get this, we've been in business for 29 years and there's still things that we can't do, and we're not too proud to say it. So if you bring us something and it's over our head or out of our capabilities of expertise or tools, we're not too proud to say it, because we want your vehicle fixed correctly, right, and the first time.
Hi, this is Dr. Ross Halstead, and I am a pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it was important to me to be close to home. I received a high-quality education at an affordable price and was given excellent preparation for the future from a knowledgeable staff. I would recommend anyone who is considering attending college choose North Ark first.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Officers of the Salvation Army of Jonesboro have been relieved of their duties after officials began investigating them for financial wrongdoing. Lieutenants Curtis and Angie Sadler were told to leave the facility Wednesday and not return unless the internal investigation conducted by officials outside the region clears them of any wrongdoing. Captain Thomas McWilliams is a spokesperson for the Salvation Army of Arkansas and Oklahoma and says the allegations against the Sadlers involve claims of stolen money from donation kettles, theft of supplies, and money laundering. McWilliams says it's common practice to relieve Salvation Army directors during investigations, and it isn't indicative of any guilt. A convicted killer who was hospitalized after authorities say he attempted suicide is now returned to death row. The Arkansas Department of Corrections says that Don Davis returns to his death row cell at the Varner unit after having been hospitalized at the Washita River Correctional Unit. Arkansas State Police said that last week investigators responded Thursday to an attempted suicide by Davis. State Police said correctional officers told investigators that Davis was hospitalized with unspecified injuries after he put a razor blade to his throat. The Arkansas Board of Corrections has fired the director of the state's parole and probation system. The board voted unanimously in public to fire Department of Community Corrections Director Sheila Sharp, who has headed the agency since 2013. The board did not immediately explain its reasons for firing Sharp. At the hearing, Sharp distributed documents in which she claimed she was terminated for not following the proper guidelines when submitting a budget request. The board immediately appointed former Deputy Director Kevin Murphy as the interim director. The former head of a defunct Arkansas nonprofit that helped at-risk youth has pled guilty to diverting more than $120,000 from the group to an unnamed state senator in a widening corruption probe that has already ensnared several former lawmakers. Jerry Wash pled guilty on Thursday in federal court to conspiring to divert more than $380,000 from South Arkansas's Youth Services without the authority of the organization's board of directors. Prosecutors say Walsh made the payments in exchange for the senator agreeing to influence Arkansas officials regarding the awarding of state contracts. An Arkansas man was fishing last weekend when he reeled in a unique catch, a prosthetic leg. 38-year-old Michael Nelson was kayaking in the Little Red River on Sunday when he saw the pink sole of a Nike sneaker floating. He says the leg is in pretty good shape besides some rusted screws. The Heber Springs man located the leg's owner just hours after posting about the prosthesis on Facebook. The leg belongs to a woman who was involved in a boating accident on the river in April. Nelson says she looks forward to returning the leg to the woman when she's in town, calling the prosthesis the best catch I have ever had. Before we take a look at this steamy weather forecast as we move on into the weekend, here's the way the stock market ended the week. Sure if we set a record for this time of the year or not, but I can tell you it was 100 degrees actual temperature here in the Harrison area today. Actually, north of here, even warmer in some places. So depending on whether you were at 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, it doesn't really matter. It was downright hot. Plus the humidity added on to that made it extremely miserable if you're having to be outside, and there are some activities going on around the area, and I'm sure those people that are outside are not enjoying this extreme heat that we're having, but it's going to be hot through the weekend and not much cooling down as we head into the new work week. Tomorrow's going to be another warm day, not quite as bad hopefully as today, but still in the mid to upper 90s, around 95 degrees on Saturday under partly cloudy skies. Sunday mostly sunny and 92 degrees, and then we kick off the work week a little bit cooler. On Monday partly cloudy skies, 90 degrees. Tuesday sunshine, 91, and Wednesday partly cloudy skies and 92 degrees. So not quite as bad. If you can say 7 or 8 degrees is much better, it's a little bit better. So we'll take whatever we can get, particularly this time of the year. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Join Sammy Klein Thursdays and Fridays during the TKO 8 local newscast for this week's closing livestock market report, made possible by Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte. Quality Feed Grains has you covered. Everything for cattle, pets, deer, equine, poultry, seed and spray, show feed, and garden. Check their website, qualityfeedgrains.com, now for this month's special. Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte, proud sponsors of the Livestock Report with Sammy Klein on Harrison's broadcast station TKO Channel 8.
Hi, this is Ashlyn Taylor of Valley Springs, and I'm proud to be a Lady Pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it's close to home and I like the small class sizes and helpful staff. I'm working on getting my general education classes completed so I can transfer to a university. I'm excited to be playing basketball at the college level while getting an excellent education at an affordable price.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Summer is here, and Harness Boots and Shoes has some of the hottest brands and styles available at great prices. You'll find a huge selection of sandals by Chaco for men, women, and children in various styles and colors. Birkenstock footwear sets the standard for comfort, quality, and functionality and continues to be one of their most popular brands. New for the season is their Tony Lama casual shoes for men and boys and the all-new Ariat Cruiser Classic slip-on for women. Their selection of Twisted X continues to grow with the latest and new styles. Get in the swing of summer at Harness Boots and Shoes on the Square in Harrison.
There's a whole secret society out there that craves life beyond the civilized world. If you know what we're talking about, you're in. Equipped with Toyota Safety Sense Standard, the virtually indestructible new 2018 Tundra and Tacoma.
Right now, qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 60 months plus a $2,000 special edition bonus on a new 2018 Tundra Crew Max Special Edition. Toyota, let's go places.
Summer is here, and Harness Boots and Shoes has some of the hottest brands and styles available at great prices. You'll find a huge selection of sandals by Chaco for men, women, and children in various styles and colors. Birkenstock footwear sets the standard for comfort, quality, and functionality and continues to be one of their most popular brands. New for the season is their Tony Lama casual shoes for men and boys and the all-new Ariat Cruiser Classic Slip-On for women. Their selection of Twisted X continues to grow with the latest and new styles. Get in the swing of summer at Harness Boots and Shoes on the Square in Harrison.
Is in the focus as a couple of teams began tournament play. The Mountain Home Locker Room American Legion team will be in Cabot for the start of the Area 2 Senior Tournament. The Locker Room faces the host team around 7:30 p.m. tonight, and Mountain Home's 14-year-olds will play their opener in the Babe Ruth Southwest Regional Tournament in Arkadelphia. The Mountain Home Diamonds under 14 softball team began play in the Babe Ruth Softball World Series in Treasure Coast, Florida this weekend. The Diamonds will get to stretch their legs in a warm-up game against Panico, North Carolina. The Diamonds began pool play on Saturday with a pair of games then. With the Sun Belt Conference Annual Football Media Day set for Monday, July 23rd, the league has now announced the 2018 preseason coaches poll, and five-time SBC champion Arkansas State is picked as the favorite to win both the West Division and the conference inaugural championship game, while the Red Wolves were previously picked to finish runner-up 5 times. The 2018 version of the poll marks the first time they have ever been actually predicted to win the Sun Belt Conference Championship. Arkansas State received 9 of the 10 first-place votes to win the West Division and accumulated 49 points total. Well, Arkansas will add 15 members to its Sports Hall of Honor in September. Dana McQuillan will be the first inductee from the gymnastics program. The 4-year captain has won 10 event titles in her career. Other inductees will be April Steiner Bennett for track and field, Ron Ferret, along with Greg Horn, Ivan Jordan, and Bruce Leahy for the football program, Yule Lee for the tennis program, and Steve Loy for men's golf, along with Ricky Medlock and Jonathan Mordecai for men's basketball. Stein Messer for women's basketball, Nick Smith for baseball, Jerry Spencer for men's swimming and diving, Randy Stevens for the men's track and field competition, Kim Story Chronister for volleyball, and the school says the class will be inducted during a banquet on September 14th at the Fayetteville Town Center. Inductees will be recognized during Arkansas's football game against North Texas. Jason Hayward had 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Ian Hopp belted a 2-run homer, and the Chicago Cubs beat the St. Louis Cardinals 9-6 in baseball's first game after the All-Star break. Anthony Rizzo added 2 doubles from the leadoff spot as Chicago kicked off a 5-game series against St. Louis with its 4th consecutive victory. Victor Carnata had 3 hits and scored 3 times as Ben Zabrost delivered a tie-breaking sacrifice fly in the Cubs' 5-run 5th inning. Well, that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around the viewing area.
I never got a grip on penmanship, could never make the small L's flow. Seldom found the trick to arithmetic, 3 plus 2 be 4. But ask for some palm trees or tales from the South Seas, and I just might turn your head. I never had the clout to knock one out, but hitting was the name of my game. Standing on third as the coaches conferred, close to my first claim to fame. Just give me the steel sign, and I'll make home late night, and I just might turn some heads. Sometimes I may get a little drastic. Sometimes I just let my feelings show. Sometimes I may be a bit sarcastic. Most times that's the way the story goes. This Joe down in Mexico, he went there to work on his tan. For years he's been plugged into blenders and songs. They call him the 12-volt man. He don't need no charge card, just give him a die-hard and he'll make sparks fly around your head. Or just ask for some palm trees or tales from the South Seas, and I'll make sparks fly around your head. Around your head. In your head. In your head, in your head, in your head, in your head, in your head. way. Your job's a joke.